How are we doing? Now, just so that you guys can see, yes, I am wearing my pink. Just so that y'all can see that. Now, I want everyone to make sure that they got their 1, 2, 3, and 4. Make sure you have a 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's very important for today's class because you're going to be selecting stuff. Mrs. Joyce, can you go ahead and use over here? Ooh, I need my clipboard. Where is my clipboard? It's like, oh, hold on, stand by. Okay, got my clipboard. I've got my questions that I'm going to be asking you. Oh, I need my microphone. I got my microphone going on right now. So now, before we get started here, I'm going to go ahead and get some of my assistants to come on out here. Go ahead. Now, as everyone can see, I've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, here's how we're going to play this game. So everyone pay attention, because if you answer incorrectly, that's what this little wheel, it's to spin a prize. That's right, you get a prize. Not the prize that you would want, because the prize is exercises or kicks, whatever I feel like giving you. So we'll go from there. So I'm going to start you guys off with a very super duper easy question. This is more of a practice round. We won't spin the wheel, but this is more of a practice round. So our first question is, what is, now, actually before I ask this, before you raise up your answers, I will let you know to raise up your answers. Don't just put it up on the screen. I want you to wait till I say, and put your answer on the screen.
Say survey says.
So,
Survey
thanks,
says.
Master Jennifer. Well, yes, Master Jennifer, you're absolutely correct. Now, question number 1. This is our practice question. What is the first move in our fundamentals? Number 1, is it a low block? Number 2, is it a low punch? Number 1 is a low punch. There we go. Number 2 is a low block. Number 3 is a double low block. And number 4 is a front snap kick. Now, here's what I want you to do. Get your answer ready. Get your answer ready. Don't show it on the screen yet, Jake. You got to wait for me. All right. Survey says, answer. We have got, answer is number 2. The answer is number 2, our low block. So if you answered something other than number 2, I would have spun this wheel, and that's how many exercises you would have gotten. So let's move on to question number 2. And yes, some of these questions are a little tricky. Some of them related, most of them are related to fundamentals, which is what our class is. Some of them are not. We'll get to that. Question number 2. When testing for yellow belt, how many fundamental requirements are there? Answer number 1, there are 10 requirements. Number 2, there are 6 requirements. Number 3, 8 requirements. Or number 4, 9 requirements. And this is testing for yellow belt with our fundamentals. Are there 10, 6, 8, or 9? And the answer is, go ahead and put it up. If you answered number 4, you are correct. It is 9. If you did not answer correctly, guess what? You get 5 push-ups. All right. Oh, Miss Kathy. Yikes. It's okay. Master Jennifer did the same thing.
I did too.
And there she is doing her push-ups. All right, moving on. This one is not related to fundamentals, but if you were paying attention this week, you should know this answer. What is Master Luckett's favorite color? Is it 1, black? Is it 2, blue? Is it 3, purple? Or is it 4, green? Answers up.
Oh, we've been paying attention.
All right, survey says the answer is 3, purple. Is there oh, some people did not get that right, which means
Quinn had the wrong one.
I just broke it. That is 2 jumping jacks. 2 jumping jacks. There we go. All right, moving on. This is another fundamentals question. So, my ladies back here, be ready. What is the target on a high punch? Is it 1, the mouth? Is it 2, the ear? It's a weird punch, but okay, we'll go with that. Number 3, the nose. Or number 4, the left eye. So, here we go, here we go. Answers up. I see 3s all the way. Perfect. I see, Logan, I cannot see what your answer is.
Travis has got it down.
Oh, Logan. Survey says the answer is number 3, the nose. So if you did not answer number 3, which Logan, that totally was you. That is right on the line of, what is that, 8? And we're gonna go with a 9, just because I said so. 8 and 9. So you're gonna do 8 low punches and 9 high punches if you didn't do it right, or if you didn't answer correctly, which Logan, might just be you. Go. And there he goes. We're gonna get prepared here in a minute. What I want everyone else to do, I want everyone else to get into a chimbi, and then a straddle, and then I want everybody doing 2 low blocks, and we're gonna do these off to the side. We're gonna do 2 high blocks, and then 2 high punches. Go. Where am I?
So.
Oh, man, I might run out of questions here, but that's okay. Next question. Let's see if everybody knows this one. I know some of these might be a little tricky for some of you, but that's okay. We'll do the best we can here. On an inside crescent kick, everyone demonstrate the inside crescent kick for me, please. Inside crescent kick, inside crescent kick, inside crescent kick, and there we go. That's better. Almost like an axe kick. Not what we're doing. On an inside crescent kick, what part of the foot are you kicking with? Is it number 1, the outside part of the foot? Is it number 2, the inside part of the foot? Is it number 3, the big toe? Or number 4, the pinky toe? All right. Let me let you think for just a second, and answers up. All right, I see a 1, I see a 2. I see 1s and 2s. Travis, hold your answer higher. Travis, hold it higher.
What is that?
I can't even see what that is. Are you holding it? There it is. He answered number 1. Okay. Where am I at? Survey says it is number 2. The inside crescent kick, you kick with the inside part of your foot. If you did not get that one right, broke another piece off. Oh man, 4 and, oh no, that was more like 7. I want 7 front snap kicks with both legs.
At the same time.
7 front snap kicks with both legs. Everyone else, I want 2 front snap kicks with both legs. So if you got the answer right, you're just doing 2 with each leg. That's it. All right, moving on. All right, how's everybody doing today? Everyone doing good? Give me a thumbs up. Feeling good? Looking good? Feeling great? Somebody said I look fancy. I like it. I got my fancy clothes on. I totally bought this thing today. All right, next question. This one might be a little bit tricky for some of you. Now, everybody knows that we all belong to the Victory Association. Is that correct? Everyone knows that. Thumbs up if you know that. Okay, that is correct. Now, where is their headquarters located? Is it, number 1, Florida? Is it 2, New York? Is it 3, Michigan? Or is it 4, Illinois? Think about it for a second. Think about it really good. And answers up. All right, I see some 4s, I see some 1s. Survey says the answer is number 4, Illinois. So if you did not get number 4, guess what? You are doing, I think it's gonna break all day long. You are doing 2. Keybond number 2. Everyone else? Actually, you'll be doing keybond number 2 twice. Everyone else will be doing keybond number 2 once. So keybond number 2 twice if you got it wrong. Okay, so for this next one, go ahead and relax. For this next one, I need the 4 of you to kind of act this out. Good luck with this one. For 3 of you, it'll be easy. For 1 of you, not so much. All right, the question is, what does Teguk mean? Does it mean, number 1, mountain? I like that. Does it mean, number 2, rock? Number 3, paper? Or number 4, scissors? Thank you, Ms. Catherine. I like that answer. So here we go. Answers up. The answer is number 1, mountain. I did see a 2 there, so some of you will be doing something. That's in between 1 and 7. I like the number 17, which means 17 frog leaps. Mr. Riley, please demonstrate those. Boom, just like that. If you got it wrong, you're doing 17. If you got it right, you're doing 2. Thank you for that. I quite enjoyed that. All right. Now, before I get to the next question, I need everyone out there to go into the chat real quick, and I need you to type in a strike, a hand strike. Just type in a hand strike. See, chop. And I need everyone to do this. Ooh, a back fist. See a low face chop. See a palm strike. Looks like a punch from Will. A chop from Colin. A punch from, is that you, Yep, a punch from Logan. Now, if you don't have access to the chat, just hold it up on the screen. Now, go ahead and take, Master Jennifer, can you take that chat off my screen for a second? Okay, everyone stop typing. Whatever strike you just chose, I want everyone getting into a straddle stance right now and getting in those hands on those hips. Whatever strike you chose is what you'll be doing this many times, which is, we're going with 6 this time. So 6 on each hand. Go. Charlotte, you're making me dizzy. Just waving your hands in the air. All right, once you're done, go ahead and relax. We're going to move on to our next question. So, here we go. Next question. Where is it? On an outside chop, where does the striking hand come from? Is it, and this is the prep movement of the outside chop. Does it come, number 1, from the ear? Number 2, the shoulder. Number 3, the opposite shoulder. think about that one for a little bit. Is it the ear, the shoulder, the opposite shoulder, or the hip? Ready, and answers up. I see 1, 1, 1, 1. I see a 3. I see a 3. Ooh. Survey says the answer is number 3. Guess what? It used to be number 1. Not anymore. It is number 3. The opposite shoulder. That's what you're doing. So, for those of you that answered 1, you are getting 8. Outside chops on each hand done properly, since obviously we're coming from the ear, come from the opposite shoulder out. So make sure you're doing that on both sides. If you got it right, you're doing 2 on each side. All right, next question. Now, for this, I want each of you doing the first 2 bars. So, we're going to a forms question. Remember, the first 2 bars of this. Here's your question. What is Grandmaster Scott's favorite student form? Is it Form 4? I'll stop you right there. Is it Form 8? Don't mind the 2 of them. They both made mistakes on that. I'm going to stop you there and go ahead and back up just a little bit. Number 3, is it Form 5? Let's just stop you right there, because that's, those of you that know Form 5, you know that that really wasn't Form 5. That was something else. Or is it number 4, Form 7? We are on a roll today with these assistants making mistakes, so I think we're on the right path. Let me stop you right there. Okay, so once again, the question is, what is Grandmaster Scott's favorite student form? Is it answer number 1, Form 4. Answer number 2, Form 8. Answer number 3, Form 5, or answer number 4, Form 7. Think about that for a second. Answers up. I see some 2s, I see some 4s. All right. So close, so close. The answer is number 2, Form 8. Form 8. Those of you that did not get that right, you will be giving me a 1 sit-up. That sounded weird, but we're going to go with it. 1 sit-up. A 1 sit-up. We're going with it. All right. Now for this next one, you're just going to hold how many fingers I call out. All right, next question. Going back to a forms question, or we're staying on a forms question. I know that some of you may not know this form, but that's okay. Give it your best guess. Now, in Form 2, how many low punches are there in Form 2? Is it 1? Is it 2? Is it 3? Or is it 0? Well, let's think about that for a second. Think about it. Form 2. How many low punches are there? Answers up. We're going to have some words with some of you. Survey says the answer is number 4. It is 0. Because guess what? There are 0 low punches in all the student forms. So, if you answered anything other than 4, I'm not even going to spin that. I'm not even going to spin it. Everyone's giving me 5 low punches if you answered that wrong. 5 low punches. Just because. If you got it right, give yourself a pat on the back. Oh yeah. You picked one. Why would you pick one? Because Catherine, oh my goodness. Just kidding. Just playing. All right, moving on. Next question. Going back to a fundamentals question. Do the best you can. How wide is a forward stance? Is it 1 foot? There we go. 1 foot. Is it 1 shoulder? Is it 1.5 shoulder? That's a really small shoulder. Wow. Or number 4, 1.5 foot. So, once again, that question is, how wide is a forward stance? Is it 1 foot? Is it 1 shoulder? Is it 1.5 shoulder? Or is it 1.5 foot? I don't know. Let's see. Answers up. Okay. Where am I at? The answer is number 1, 1 foot. It is 1 foot. So if you didn't get that right, you are getting 7 burpees. Yikes. Please demonstrate a burpee. Jumping up, get into a push-up position or doing a push-up, you're doing 7 of those. If you got it right, here's what you're going to do. You're going to give yourself a high five. That was so loud, I have a ringing in my ear now. That was awesome. All right. Next question. This might be a tricky question for some of you. But let's see. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay. Figure it out.
Now, the question is, who, I ask again, who is Master D's favorite martial artist? Number 1, is it Chuck Norris? Yeah, no problem. Number 2, is it herself? Number 3, is it Bruce Lee? Very nice, sound effects and all. Or number 4, Grandmaster Scott. Yikes. Okay, let's think about that one for a second. I'll repeat that question. Who is Master D's favorite martial artist? Is it number 1, Chuck Norris? Is it number 2, herself? Is it number 3, Bruce Lee? Or number 4, Grandmaster Scott? And answers up. Nobody answered number 2. Oh, some people did. I'll accept the answer number 2. But the real answer is number 3, Bruce Lee. Because as most of you know, some of you may not, sometimes we call her Master Bruce D. So, if you didn't get that one right, that's okay. Because I would have accepted any of those answers. Now, moving on. Ooh, another question. Another forms question. I like this question. This one might be tricky for some of you. Now, what is Master Jennifer's favorite black belt form? Now, I know that some of you are saying, I don't know the black belt forms. That's okay. Neither do I. So, here we go. What is Master Jennifer's favorite black belt form? Is it number 1, Choreo? Number 2, Basai. Exactly. Number 3, Gum Gum. Think about it for a second. Number 4, Sit Jin, which is our 5th degree form. Yeah, that's okay. Like I said, I don't know these either. So, answers up.
Beat all.
And the Ant Master, Jennifer, oh no, I need you to come back out here.
Wait, I can't remember the
Somebody
beginning
got
of
it
the
right.
The answer is number 2, Basai. It's actually one of my favorite. It actually is my favorite black bolt form as well. Now, you might be asking, never heard of that? And I'll give you that answer. That's because we don't do it anymore. We used to, not anymore. Boo! Anyway, all right, let's move on. If you didn't get it right, you're getting, thing is falling apart. You are getting, oh, we're back to 17. 17. I don't know. Get back in the chat. First exercise that I see on the chat is what we're doing. I don't see the chat yet. I don't see the chat yet. Where is the chat? Jumping jacks. That is the first one that I saw. Jumping jacks. 17 jumping jacks. Everyone, if you got it wrong. All right. Good. We're doing good on time. I still got a lot of questions. All right.
Scott is playing the game.
Perfect. What's that?
Scott's playing the game.
Is he really?
He thought my question was unfair because we don't do the side.
Anyways, all right, moving on to the next one. We're going back to our fundamentals question. Now, what part of the foot do you kick with on a crossover side kick? Once again, what part of the foot do you kick with on a crossover side kick? Is it the bottom? Is it the blade? Is it the heel? Or is it number 4, the toes? Let's think about that one really hard for a second. Number 4 sounds really good. Psych. Answers up. I see a 1, I see a 2, I see a 3. Survey says the answer is number 2. That is the correct answer. The blade of the foot. Not the bottom, not the heels, and certainly never the toes. You don't want broken toes. How can you walk like that? I don't know. So for this next one, if you got it wrong, you are going to be giving me 89. I'm just kidding, not 89. We're going to go with 8 side kicks on both legs. 8 side kicks on both legs. If you got it right, you're only going to give me 2 side kicks on both legs. All right, all right. Next question. Next question is, what is a double knife hand also known as? Is it number 1, a pseudo chop? Is it number 2, a pseudo block? Number 3, a face block? Or number 4, a face chop? Think about it, think about it. Answers up. Ooh. The answer is number 4. There's a face chop. So if you did not get that right, let's see. We're doing 6 and 4. We're gonna do 6. If you got it wrong, you're gonna do 6 face chops. You're gonna go at the sides. You're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you're gonna do 4 low. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sure y'all didn't hear me because I put my microphone down, so I apologize for that. All right. Y'all hurry up. We got a game show we're running here. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. Next question. Where am I? Here we are. On a fighting stance. Everyone think of your fighting stance. Think about that fighting stance. How many knees do you bend? On a fighting stance, how many knees do you bend? Is it 1? Is it 2? Is it 3? Or is it 0? So on a fighting stance, how many knees do you bend? 1, 2, 3, or 0? I know what some of y'all are thinking. Where's that third knee?
Wait. Give me that. There it is.
Right there. All right, the answer is number 2. Both knees are bent. And I totally forgot to have you guys hold that up, but we're gonna say that all of you had number 2, right? Everyone shake your head yes. That's what I thought. Okay, here we go. Everyone gives me 2 jumping jacks, just because I like jumping jacks. All right.
Yes, it is. That's okay.
Next question. I hope y'all were paying attention this week. Hope y'all were paying attention. What's my favorite kick? Is it stand by, we got a little adjustment we got going on here. Okay, is it my favorite kick? Is it number 1, the split kick? Number 2, the inside crescent kick? Number 3, the outside crescent kick? Or number 4, the axe kick? Once again, those answers are split kick, inside crescent kick, outside crescent kick, and axe kick. Now, again, if you were paying attention, this week, totally gave you the answer. Answers up. The answer, the correct answer is number 3, the outside crescent kick, and every variation thereof. Now, I know we're running out of time. I do want to get to 2 more questions. Maybe 3. Maybe 3. 4 questions. These are going to be rapid fire, the daily double rapid fire questions. All right, next question is, what is Grandmaster Scott's favorite color? Is it black? Is it white? Is it pink? Or is it clear? Black, white, pink, or clear? Answers up. If you said 1 or 4, I'll accept those answers because he likes clear. I don't know why, but he also likes black. Black is his favorite. Next one. What's Master Luckett's favorite strike? He said that this week again too. Is it the spear hand, the ridge hand, the punch?
Punch! Put the punch out there, Bethany!
Or the elbow? Once again, that is, where'd it go? The spear hand, ridge hand, punch, or the elbow? Answers up. Which one is it? Ooh, Master Luck is going to be very unhappy with one of you. Maybe 2 of you or 3 of you. The answer is number 4. The elbow strike. He totally said that this week. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. What do we got? What do we got on this thing? I know we're a little bit over. Okay, so just so everyone, I still got 2 more questions, but I need to say these announcements here real quick. Remember, Monday, no classes. We got no classes Monday. It's Memorial Day. Everyone have a safe Memorial Day. Have lots of fun. Now, we will be starting classes over. I did send those the schedule on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I did send it all 3 days. That picture is on that remind of how classes are working. We are going to be doing classes here and 1 final week of Zoom. It'll be on my microphone, my selfie stick. That's right. I will be doing that. 5:30 will be the ninjas class, and at 6 o'clock will be the regular class. Now remember, if we talked with most of you that are coming in, you will get your belts awarded per whichever class that you're coming to. So if you're a ninja, you come to your ninjas class, that's when you get your belt.
If they were told.
If you were told, and if you were told that you're getting your belt during a regular class, that's when you're going to get it. Now, let's move on real quick, because we got 2 more questions. And these are color questions again, our favorite colors. So, while I'm asking these questions, all of these helpers, and yes, that includes these Kathleen choice, you guys do your favorite color. Don't leave each other. Next question real quick. What's my favorite color? Now, if you were paying attention at the beginning of this, I totally said it. Now, is it 1, orange? Is it 2, pink? Is it 3, green, or 4, blue? 1, 2, 3, or 4. Orange, pink, green, or blue? Answers up. It's totally not number 2. And it's totally not number 3. And it's absolutely not number 4. It's number 1, it's orange. If you got that right, give yourself a high five and you're my favorite. Not really, but we'll say that. Charlotte, you're my favorite. But only on Tuesdays. Just kidding. Everyone's my favorite. Now, we got one more person that's got a favorite color, right? It's Master Jennifer. What's her favorite color? So, here we go. This one's worth double the quadruple points. So, here we go. That made sense in my head somehow. What is Master Jennifer? Hey, look, there she is. What is her favorite color? Is it purple? Answer number 1, purple. Is it 2, red? I like the color red. Is it number 3? I totally spelled it wrong. Thank you for correcting me. Is it chartreuse? That's a cool color. No idea what it looks like. Or is it 4, polka dots? I like me some polka dots. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Answers up.
Oh, look at them all. Look at them all, 3.
Hold up number 3. Everyone hold up number 3. That's correct. It is number 3. Anyways, all right. That concludes our game show for the day. Now, if you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give me a thumbs down. If you give me a thumbs down, you owe me 1,000 push-ups. Just kidding. I hope everyone had fun today. Unfortunately, this is our last Zoom class here that we're doing with everyone. Because guess what? We're all coming back. Yes, we're coming back on Tuesday, 5:30 for Ninjas. We will see you there. Let's bow out to the flag. Attention, bow. This way, attention, bow, and see ya.